What just happened in America? Why are major US news outlets suddenly talking about three men from South Korea as if the music industry just turned upside down overnight? The stage was supposed to end like every other live performance, but within minutes, Jin, Jungkook, and J-Hope triggered an explosion of global attention, breaking the 1 million viewer mark in a single stream. No one predicted it. No one expected it. Yet when it happened, the internet froze. Fans screamed. Journalists ran headlines before the encore even ended. What did these three BTS members do that made even American media lose their composure? The moment began innocently. A surprise live broadcast, unannounced, unplanned, or so everyone thought. The screen lit up. Jin appeared first, his calm expression betraying nothing of what was about to unfold. Behind him, Jungkook laughed, leaning into J-Hope, whispering something only they could hear. Then, in less than 5 minutes, the view counter began to spin uncontrollably. 50,000, 100,000. Then, the impossible 1 million live viewers watching, reacting, screaming, crying, as if the world had stopped just to see them together again. It wasn't just another live session. It was a reunion that carried the emotional weight of years apart. US commentators called it the comeback nobody saw coming. Social media exploded with hashtags that trended worldwide before the hour was over. Armies across continents refreshed their screens, hearts pounding, tears welling up as the trio laughed, teased each other, and shared stories that felt like they came straight from the heart of BTS's brotherhood. But what exactly made it so powerful? Was it Jin's quiet composure, his voice calm but heavy with emotion? Was it Jungkook's laughter, the same sound that once echoed through arenas during world tours, now filling living rooms through a digital screen? Or was it J-Hope's bright energy, the spark that always brings light to even the most ordinary moment? Perhaps it was all of them together, side by side again, radiating something so genuine that even seasoned broadcasters couldn't look away. Yes, television anchors described it as a cultural reset. Billboard's analysts reportedly compared the stream's engagement to Super Bowl halftime numbers. CNN mentioned it during their entertainment segment, with a headline that simply read, "BTS's power still rules the world." And yet, beyond the records and numbers, something more profound was happening. Something deeply emotional that data can't explain. When Jin leaned forward and said softly, "We didn't expect this many people," the comment section exploded. Armies flooded the chat with purple hearts, crying emojis, and messages like, "We missed you all together so much, and this feels like coming home." For the first time since their individual paths took different turns, military service, solo projects, brand collaborations, the trio's reunion felt like a bridge, not a memory. It wasn't nostalgia. It was renewal. As the viewership count continued to climb, American journalists began reporting live. They questioned how three artists could command such overwhelming attention without a single promotional campaign. Was this planned by HYB? Was there a secret announcement coming? Or was this simply proof that BTS's influence exists beyond any marketing, any algorithm, any border? Fans in Los Angeles gathered in coffee shops, watching together, their reactions live-streamed on TikTok. In New York, Times Square screens replayed snippets of their laughter as fan-made edits spread faster than official media could react. Reporters from Rolling Stone and Variety posted cryptic tweets. "If you think BTS's era is over, think again." There was one particular moment that froze time. Jin placing his hand on Jungkook's shoulder, his voice trembling as he said, "It feels like nothing's changed." That line echoed across fandom spaces like an emotional earthquake. Comments poured in, people confessing they hadn't cried like this since the group's last world tour, others admitting that seeing them together again healed something invisible. Then J-Hope, ever the mood lifter, broke the tension with his iconic laugh. Jin is getting sentimental again, he teased, but even his bright tone couldn't hide the tears in his eyes. Jungkook chuckled, whispering, "We missed this, didn't we?" That was the moment the million-viewer threshold shattered. Screens froze. Servers lagged. Twitter turned purple. Behind all the chaos, something historic had just occurred. 3 members of a single group managed to outstream entire award shows. American outlets began recalculating what influence truly means in the digital age. The data didn't lie. No Western artist had reached 1 million concurrent viewers with a spontaneous, unscheduled broadcast. This wasn't just another BTS moment. This was history being written in real time. Even as the live stream ended, US news platforms couldn't stop discussing it. Some questioned how the fandom maintained such force after years apart. Others tried to decode the deeper meaning behind their words, their looks, the silence that followed their laughter. Was it a hint of a reunion project? A subtle confirmation that something new was coming in 2026? Jin didn't say it directly, but his smile, the kind that carries both mystery and warmth, told fans that something is indeed on the horizon. BY the next morning, headlines covered every major site. BTS trio breaks record. US media stunned. Jin, J-Hope, Jungkook reach 1 million viewers in 18 minutes. K-pop rewrites the internet once again. For ARMY, however, the numbers were only part of the story. What mattered was the feeling, the indescribable emotion of seeing 3 brothers laughing again under the same light. It reminded fans of the bond that built BTS from the start. Not fame, not charts, but genuine connection. Many pointed out how the broadcast captured the essence of what made BTS global icons in the first place. There was no extravagant lighting, no rehearsed choreography, just raw authenticity. The kind of energy that transcends language and borders. And as American anchors repeated the statistics, fans online whispered a quieter truth. This was never just about breaking records. It was about proving that love, once shared with millions, never truly fades. When Jin said his final words, the silence that followed was almost sacred. "We'll see you soon," he promised, waving gently. Jungkook leaned into the frame, flashing a peace sign. J-Hope saluted playfully. And just like that, the stream ended.
No fanfare, no countdown.
Only millions of beating hearts left in awe, united through the glow of a digital screen. Hours later, major outlets were still buzzing. Analysts from entertainment networks dissected the event's implications for the music industry, calling it a new frontier in fan engagement. Others wondered how HYB would respond. Would this unexpected record-breaking moment trigger an official comeback? Would the trio appear together again soon? But perhaps the most powerful takeaway wasn't found in speculation or analysis. It was in the human reaction. The tears, the laughter, the goosebumps felt across continents. Because in that single stream, Jin, Jungkook, and J-Hope reminded the world that BTS's story is far from over. And now, as fans replay the broadcast again and again, one question lingers in every corner of the internet. If one unscheduled moment could shake the entire world, what happens when they all stand together again?